Hey everyone, welcome to Christmas in July. So excited that you're here today. We are going to be talking about how we are planning a debt-free, stress-free Christmas this year. And today's video is actually a collab with two awesome frugal and financial YouTubers, Kate at Kaden and Christiana at Well Behaved Wallet. These ladies are going to be showing you how to cut your Christmas budget in half and how to save on the holidays. So today, after you've watched this video, check out the description box and head over to their channel and watch their videos about how to budget for Christmas. I absolutely adore Christmas. I love everything about the Christmas season. It is my favorite, one of my favorite times of year. But in the past, I have had major anxiety and hangovers basically from all of that after Christmas was over because I was left with a credit card bill that I did not know how I was going to pay, and it was just so stressful. The last few years have been a million times better. We have not gone into debt for Christmas, and it has been such a better experience. So today I'm going to take everything that I've learned from the past few Christmases and just give it to you. I've actually made some principles that can help you with savings and planning out your Christmas. So we're going to go through some of my favorite tips for having a debt-free, stress-free Christmas. Having a plan and a budget for Christmas is crucial now for me to actually enjoy the holidays. If I don't, I can get super wrapped up in buying, and just throwing money away at people that I love. And I just get very caught up in the season and giving. As a big giver, I really can get caught up, and it can end up being a kind of a financial disaster for me. So having a budget and a plan for what I'm going to spend on each person is really what gets me through the season. Preparing for Christmas early before it actually comes around is so important. It's one of the things that has really helped us in the last couple of years. Starting earlier and earlier every year has made it less and less stressful as we go. So the first step in our process is to start early. The earlier you start for Christmas, the more opportunities you have to prepare and plan and make good choices. When you leave everything to the last minute, you are rushed, you are anxious, and you don't make good choices, especially financially. I know when I've left it to the last minute, I'm just going out and buying gifts at full price just to get it done, and it is not the best way to do it. It's really not. We are starting our planning for Christmas right now. This video today is our beginning, and then we will be starting our savings plan next month. So we are starting very early this year, and it makes me feel so good. I feel so relaxed and excited about Christmas already instead of stressing about how we're gonna pay for it. Step number 2 is setting the budget on the front end. A big key to having a successful debt-free Christmas is having a budget that you are going to stick to for gifts, parties, decor, everything. Plan it all out ahead of time. Set out what you can spend or want to spend or can afford to spend, which might be different than what you want to spend. And then you can work from there, from that number backwards, depending on when you're starting, and see how long you have to save for it. Setting that budget up front gives you so much to work with. You'll have more time to figure out how you can either save each paycheck up to the amount you need, or if you need to get an extra job, a side hustle, or do something to earn extra money. When you know what you need ahead of time and you give yourself enough time, it makes a huge difference. 3, start saving early. We are starting next month for our Christmas budget, and I'm super excited about it. The earlier you start saving, the less you have to save per paycheck. Sinking funds have honestly changed my life with money because I'm so much less stressed when unexpected expenses come up, and I love sinking funds. Having a account set aside for the thing that we're going to be spending money on and saving up little by little to get to it, it's a game changer. So if you haven't ever done a sinking fund, Christmas is the perfect time to start. Set aside a new account. If you don't have a bank account that does extra savings accounts, try Capital One. That's what we use. We just create a new account under our main account, and then every paycheck we can move over a little money to our sinking fund. The next most important thing is to be organized. If you're not naturally organized, figure out how to get that way. I've created a planning bundle that is based on all of my past lists, my savings, everything I've done in the past that has helped me get through several debt-free Christmases. I've made into little printable planners, so there's lists for things like if you're planning a party, you can go through and Write down what you need for decorations, food, so you just know exactly what you need. And then I've also created a little savings planner. Okay, this is my favorite thing that I've created. It's so cute. Basically, you set your budget and then you color in one icon for each time that you are setting that money aside into your Christmas savings account. Doing stuff like this, it might seem a little bit over the top, but being organized and knowing what you're doing is so important. I have things like lists for stocking stuffers and ideas for different people, so I know what I'm doing for each person that I have to buy for. It really, really helps. It really helps with the budgeting aspect most of all. If you have no idea how many gifts you need or how many people you have to buy for, you kind of get in this endless loop of feeling out of control and just spending and spending and spending. But if you have a list and you know how much you need to spend on each person, it goes so much better. It's so much easier. So even if you're not going to use a printable or a planner, or just make a list of everything you need to buy during the holidays. Make a list of everyone you normally buy gifts for. Make a list of everyone you normally have to give money to in some kind of way, or any extra event you do if you go to Zoo Lights or if you go to Special Christmas, the Nutcracker, or something like that. Make a list of all of those things, add up how much they cost, give each person on your list that you're going to buy a gift for a budget, and then just add it all up. That gives you a rough idea of where to start with your Christmas budget so that you can work back from there. And getting organized is the first step in really, really, really having a stress-free Christmas. More than the debt-free, it is way less stressful if you have a plan. I also highly recommend keeping track of what you have already done for Christmas. If you've already bought a gift, I do have a gift tracker in my bundle, so if you've bought a gift, check it off and then put it aside and put their name on it, because I've had some people in my life that get so disorganized and buy so much stuff that they've actually given the wrong gifts to the wrong people. So you can totally just spend money and throw it away if you're not organized. Okay, let's talk about ways to save money on gifts, because this is a big tip area where there is so much room to cut back on what you're spending. Once you've had a list of everyone you're going to buy for, setting an amount for each person is a big way to save money if you're trying to save money on Christmas. One big one is to do a gift exchange and only buy for one person in either your group of friends or your family. My family started doing this a couple years ago. We each buy for one person and we have a max gift amount. Usually it's not even that much. Having only one person to buy for and not having to spend a ton of money on buying gifts for like 20 people and all their kids is really nice. It's awesome to not have to go crazy to buy for one group of people. One other way you can save money is to shop throughout the year. If you're starting to plan now with Christmas in July, or if you're gonna plan next month with me when I start saving, you can do things like look for gifts early. Get in on some sales that aren't Christmas sales that are gimmicky. Look for clearance items. Look, there's a lot of really good stuff that goes into clearance just because it doesn't hit at the right time of year or there's too much stock. So check out those sales and get some really good stuff. I actually have over there a big box of gifts that I could give to people. So instead of constantly buying gifts when each party comes up, I buy gifts when I see them on sale. When something's super, super cheap, and I know there will be a kid or someone having a birthday coming up that can use it, or for Christmas, I buy that and put it in my box and wait until the time comes. For Christmas, if you are shopping a lot, shop online and use EBATES. EBATES is amazing. I had to buy a car seat recently and I got $11 back by buying it through EBATES, through Walmart, instead of just going into Walmart and buying it. There is a great amount of savings that you can get by using EBATES and shopping online. If you don't have an EBATES account, I will leave the link below so that you can sign up. Once you've signed up and make your first purchase of a certain amount, you will get, I think, a $10 rebate, so you can add that to your Christmas sinking fund. One thing I like to do for Christmas is get creative and make gifts. I do have a very crafty DIY side, so it doesn't work for everyone, but there are a lot of DIY ideas that are easy and also really nice to give as gifts. Look up some ideas on Pinterest and save yourself some money by using stuff you already might have or things that are really easy to do. If you have a big group of people, like all of your coworkers or a huge family or an extended family, someone that you don't necessarily need to spend a ton of money on, do something in bulk and split it up in a pretty way. So bake a huge amount of cookies one day and then split them up in the cute little Dollar Tree tins that you can buy around Christmas time. They're really pretty and Christmassy, and everyone loves edible gifts. I don't think there's anyone that ever says no to a thing of cookies or like some candy or bark or anything like that that you can make. It's always a good gift. Final tip on how to make Christmas on a budget work for you so you have a stress-free, debt-free Christmas. Remember that it's not all about the gifts. Christmas really is not about gifts at all. It's a nice thing that we've added to the celebration of Christmas, but whatever your religion or your Christmas feelings, it's not even about gifts. So just remember that it's not important that you have to buy for everyone. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Find a way to spend time with the people you love, go volunteer, go do something fun that doesn't cost money, spend time with people, watch Christmas movies on TV for free. There are tons of things to do around Christmas time that are completely free and honestly are such better memories than what you're gonna get or give. I can't remember a lot of the things I've gotten for Christmas, but I remember the times I've spent with people and the feelings that people have given me from just being around and being there for me. So remember that it's not all about money and it's not all about gifts. Okay guys, ultimately our goal here is to get through the holidays stress-free and debt-free. I will be doing more videos about Christmas and planning for Christmas because it's such a big sticking point for people. You want to spend money and have fun and give gifts, but a lot of people, a lot of people bring out that credit card and swipe away, and I've been there. I've been that person and it was stressful. So I am hoping that I can help you guys and we can do this together because we are going to set a budget and we are not going to go over it. And I know that Kate and Christiana have some great ideas, so go visit their channels right now and see how you can cut your budget in half for Christmas and just have a much better Christmas. I love you guys. Happy planning.